Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. In this video, we're going to be giving away a free gold pass. All you got to do is be subscribed, like this video, drop one comment to get one entry, max one entry. That's it. All the other guidelines are in the pinned comment and description of the video. This is just for a quick thank you. As you can see, this is open. Look what we get to do. We are going to get this right away. I am going to jam through this, and then I am going to get us the equipment. Okay, I've got enough, and it's time to buy the Dark Crown. Look at that. And you already know what time it is. We are going to get this thing leveled up. Collect that. Go over here to our blacksmith. Look at this. 100,000 shiny. 6,500. Oh my gosh, 751 starry ore. This is hilarious. I love doing this. This always makes me feel so dang cool. The kid in me just starts smiling because I always used to hope I could do this, and now I get to. I love this stuff. It seriously makes me so happy. We're going to just spam this to max, which is actually just crazy to think about because I think we have more than enough ore to get us there. And oh yeah, we for sure do actually more than enough. This is sick. Loving this. There we go, max level. What do you need to do? Well, this one, it is a passive ability, so you don't have to worry about when you send it off. When you lose 60 troops, camp space, that's when you get a 10% boost. And then you get a 20% boost when another 60 goes down, so a total of 120. Then when you get to a total of 180 camp space lost, that's when you get the max 30% health increase, max 30% damage increase, and then the rest. But let's get this equipped. We're going to replace the henchman puppet. I like it with the dark orb. We are going to do some attacks now, test it out. I'll tell you if it's worth it or not. And yeah, let's get into those attacks, and then I'll have a dedicated video out later too. And I know I'm going to get asked a lot, Aki, is this going to replace the henchman puppet? You know, it's going to get close. The henchman puppet are amazing. If you don't have the ore, I would not stress too much about it. It's not an equipment that's just going to completely bust the game, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. But let's focus up on this attack here. Let's fire off a giant arrow shot. Make sure we get some air defenses. Was trying to get the sweeper, not quite. Pop the world champion ability. And now I'm just gonna get some balloons. Dragons down. Let's get this blimp ready. Get the minion prince in here, and then warden ability. Perfect. We should be good to go. I'm gonna get some distraction with these debt collectors for the world champion. At this point, we are gonna start cloning, rage everything up. Yeti should be able to go crazy. Minion prince shot as well. At this point, you're pretty much just watching the attack. You guys know the drill by this point, how this army works. Do I think it's going to make a hell of a difference? I think it's going to be good. Like, look, we've already got the change. There goes the boost. And then as dragons go down, he gets better and better, and we take that. Getting the max of the 30% is great. My world champions on the left-hand side is going to go down to the enemy king. No worries there. Minion prince still just kind of sniping his way through these buildings. His damage increase is really showing here. That scatter shot is going to go down all by him. And at this point, we just kind of watch the back end of this base. That fire spitter is doing some work on us, but for the most part, we should have this 3-star dialed in here. I was hoping my warden would stay alive. That's not going to be the case there. We still have this backside air defense to worry about, but I do think it should go down. The Yeti might are trying to help us out here. Ton of dragons still left over, so it's not too big of a deal. Fire spitter goes down, and now we have this attack cooked as we wanted. Just have that air defense left over, which is kind of funny. But do I notice a crazy difference right away if this was the henchman puppet or the dark crown? Not really, but we're going to keep testing here, see how it does. But don't worry, I will have a full video out later detailing this whole strategy. But let's do a couple more attacks. And I know I'm already going to get asked a lot, Aki, does this work well with ground armies? No, guys, I think this works best with air spam. Mainly, obviously, the dragons, but we can use dragon riders here. You can use super dragons. Does not really matter, but we got to focus in on these. Let's go here with this giant arrow shot. Maybe to snipe out. You know what? I'm going to try going the air sweepers here. Line the shot up like this. We got one of the air sweepers. I'm going to get these debt collectors out front. We're going to go royal champion at the opposite side. Bunch of dragons here. Let's see. Warden, blimp, and then get the minion prince in. Warden ability in a second. Let these dragons take some damage. Gigabomb's going to get set off. At this point, we are good to go. I'm just going to clone all the way around this compartment so the Yetis go everywhere. We might get some Yeti mites for the back end side. No worries. I'm just going to make sure we fire off a decent minion print shot. Got the backside monolith there, and we attacked behind the sweeper, which was excellent. World champion does end up going down here, but she does snipe out that air defense. Now look at the minion prints. Charged up with all those dragons going down. Remember, he has endless range as long as you have him on the map with the rest of the troops. He's going to fight off the furnace, which is actually hilarious. We have dragons there with the queen alive, dragons at the bottom side with the warden, and then but most of the air defense is already taken care of. And as you guys can see, this strategy is still performing really, really fine, and I'm liking it a little bit more with this extra charged up minion prince. He looks hilarious because he's absolutely huge, but I don't know. I think it's making this attack definitely better. So far with the testing, it's going well. I'm liking it. What would I advise, though, if you have Starry Ore, like if you have ore just flowing out your butt like I do, use it. But if you don't, I would not stress too much about having this leveled up 1000%. We'll do one more attack, and that'll probably be it for the video. Okay, Aki, I get it. It's good. But tell me the truth. Rip the band-aid off. Should I upgrade this thing? Should I or should I not? Guys, I would definitely get it. Would I slam ore into it 100%? Most likely not. Reason being, I think there's better equipment. If you don't say have like the RC boots, you can put more ore into that. Because I think if you have the original equipment, it's like just the henchman puppet and the dark orb, you're totally fine. Let's fire this queen shot from this corner though, because we also still got to focus on attacking to set off both invisibility towers. World champion for the opposite side. I'm going to put the debt collectors out front just to tank. Balloons, dragons. Let's get everything in at this point. We're going to go blimp. Warden ability right now. Sweet. And that's what I like. With this ability being passive, you can send this equipment off whenever you like, and you don't have to stress too much about it. Line of clones to get the Yetis everywhere. Rages them up. And we can set off that backside invisibility tower. Queen did a good job. She is probably going to go down now, which is actually fine by me because we have so many dragons here alive. I've saved up this minion prince ability because I've been trying to fire off a decent shot. But right now, I don't have a crazy good angle. Hopefully, once he targets this expo, still has the angry jelly effect alive. Actually, no. Right there is probably fine. Get that single target inferno, and some of those dragons can help. But we've got 1,000 dragons down here. I like it, guys. The minion prince usually does not get taken out with an attack like this. The reason I say that, because you have so many dragons in front of him, you can get that Seeking Air Mines kind of tanked for. That multi-gear tower locks onto him now, but look at his boost here. We have so many dragons alive. Does not really matter. We're going to rip through this 3-star. So I would advise to get it. Would I level it up right away? Nope, you don't need to. But I would still have it in your arsenal and not just waste it. So you're like, oh, well, Aki, I'm not going to buy this. I'm going to buy some Starry Ore. I would not do that. I would definitely get the equipment, even if you're not leveling it up. I am a fan. I think it's going to help air spam armies a ton. Seriously, I do think it's going to be that good. But is it like the end-all, be-all? Aki, I need this strategy for my strategy to work? No. I think it's going to be totally fine if you still use the henchman puppet and the classic dark orb. But with its pairing, my favorite is with obviously the dark orb. I don't think it does that great with the metal pants. Actually, no, wait. I shouldn't say that. The metal pants is fine to use it with, but I don't know. I think the dark orb is number one. So if we're just talking that, I will have a ranking video out again soon too. I know I'm saying everything coming out soon, but I wanted to get this one out quickly for you guys. Remember to enter for the gold pass. It's just a quick little thank you for you guys. But I will see you guys very soon. Peace out.